Hello guys, it's Nigel here with you again, and it's what is it today? It's Saturday the 5th of September 2020, and this is a video basically about B-52 wing tanks. As you all know, I did a video a while back which I keep harping on about, called Buffing Up on the Buff, and basically compared the three kits: Revell / Monogram, AMT / Italeri, and the Modelcollect kits. The comparison we're looking at here is not really fair because the Monogram kit is of the D version, the Italeri, AMT and the Modelcollect kits are G and H, so they're a fair comparison. But the Monogram kit, as we all know, is renowned to be shape-wise the most accurate kit out there, but it is a 52-year-old mould with raised panel lines and some toy-like features and stuff. So, you know, you sort of pays your money, takes your choice. But what a lot of people have done in the past, and a lot of people still want to do today, is rather than build the Monogram kit into a D, they'd rather convert that into a G or a H rather than buy the Modelcollect or the AMT kit, because they've got their shape errors all the way along. Just briefly, every kit, all the AMT and all the Modelcollect noses are all out of shape. The wing dihedral on the AMT Italeri kit is wrong. The wing root has the wings with a dihedral, whereas it should be sort of straight, and the wings should sag when it's stood on the ground. So when they're actually stood on the wheels, they look crazy. Hung from the ceiling, they look absolutely fine. It's also got a very skinny rear fuselage, which is way out of shape, and then there's other various issues as well with different bits and pieces. The Modelcollect kit, as I say, nose issues. I personally think there's issues with the wing root. The engine positions on the wings are out. Apparently the engines aren't very good on the H. Apparently there's some shape issues, which is why I want to buy an H. The AMT kit also has undersized engines in both the G and the H. As you all know, I've made a resin upgrade set for the G engines, and I will probably do something for the H engines if I can get hold of a kit. But today this video is about the tanks, and one of the errors that the kits have is tanks. So this is the big tank that you find on the D version, so we'll take that one away. This is the one I'm doing in my beginner's build. We'll take that away because it's not a fair comparison for this video. But this is basically the wing tank you get for their 700 gallon and their or the 700 litre, I can't remember now, it's probably gallon. They basically this is the same wing tank you get for any G or H variant. Basically from G onwards the wing tanks changed and they became fixed wing tanks, and that's what you get in the Modelcollect kit, and this is what you get in the AMT Italeri kit. Okay, as you can see, there's a difference in fitting. You've got these two large pins on the Modelcollect kit, and you've got the tab on the AMT. Now also you'll notice the pylon on the AMT has got a straight face on it, which is worth remembering. Okay, so basically what happened then is somebody came to the rescue and made a resin tank for the G and H models, and now they're available from Airwaves, and you see them on eBay, and you'll see them in Hannets and everything. And basically I think they're about $18.99, and this is them. And I looked at these and I thought there's something not right, and in my opinion the pylon's too long and the area in front of the pylon is too long. And these are actually, from what I've made, they're a full 16 or 15 millimeters longer than what I've made, and I don't think the shape of these is correct. I think the nose shape is pretty good, but I think they're actually too long, which makes them look too skinny, and the pylon's too long, which makes it all look too skinny. They're all sort of out of proportion. So what I did, I took pictures. I didn't take pictures. I used pictures that were available in all the resources and stuff, all the books I had, and basically scaled from those photographs. I don't ever use drawings unless I know they're absolutely spot on. And then from those photographs, I was able to sort of calculate the size, because if you look at the aircraft from the side on, obviously the wing tank is going to be a lot closer to you than the fuselage, so it's very difficult to scale stuff. But if you actually look at pictures taken directly upwards as the plane flies over you, you can find areas of the aircraft that you know look correct and compare them to the size of the tank and basically go from there, which is what I did. Now, as some of you will know, I bought the HPH 148 scale B-52. Measured the, and I know they look good. They look good. They look right. Measured the length of the tanks in them, scaled them to 72nd scale, and it turns out that my tanks are just about 1.5 millimeters too long. So if HPH got it right, I'm 1.5 millimeters too long, and I'm happy with that. So basically, what I've made is, where is it? This one. Okay, now I've put this black marker pen on here to basically show the weld lines that I've actually incorporated into the mould, and you can also see on this one there's some little tiny black spots, and what they are, when I made the masters I had bubbles in the surface, and I've gone over with Mr. Surfacer and got rid of the bubbles, but then unfortunately on one of the tanks, this is the other side, on one of the tanks those little tiny indentations are still present. So coat a primer and they'll disappear. They're not very deep at all. They're not like bubbles. They're just surface imperfections. So obviously when I make a new mould they'll be gone. But for now that's what we've got. So this is the actual wing tank that's designed to fit the Modelcollect kit. And as you can see we've got the big pins on there. So I've got the Modelcollect wing here. And as you can see it fits in there a treat. Okay, goes in there, lovely. Simple, couple of dabs of super glue. Job done. Right, now the back of the pylon's missing. That's why I've used this one. It's a second. It had a bubble in it, so obviously I was able to scrap it. So basically, there we go. That's that fitted on there. Now, I'll put up a couple of pictures now. This is Paul Boyer's B-52 that he built, the H. So here it is now. There's a couple of pictures with the standard Modelcollect wing tanks fitted. And now here's a picture of it with my wing tanks fitted. So you can see there is a difference there. If you pause the video, flick backwards and forwards, you'll see exactly what I mean. And when you actually compare my wing tank to the Modelcollect one, you can see there's a massive difference. There isn't much difference in size. It looks like AMT got the diameter pretty much spot on, and the length is also pretty much spot on, but the shape is all wrong. You can see the back is all tapered it too much, and the front is tapered too much. It's too much like a, I don't know, like a silver bullet. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but they're actually not correct in shape. The other problem with the AMT wing tank, when we come along to fit this to the AMT wing, here's a wing here which has been sellotaped together. You can see the fit is awful. It goes into this slot, but look at the gap on the back of that pylon. It's very poor. So basically, I've also decided to make my tanks fit the AMT kit. So here it is now. This is the master I'll be using to make the molds, and this will actually fit much better, I think you'll agree. That slots in there, and you can see that that fits in there absolutely beautifully. And there it is, and it looks a lot more correct than the kind of teardrop shape. You know, they've got it kind of shrinking back here. It's all out and it doesn't fit the wing at all. So I'm making those for the AMT, but I've also discovered in doing all this that they will also fit the Revell. Now you can see that on the Modelcollect kit they have, you can see by the shape here, they have a more of a curve on the lower surface of the wing than the AMT kit does. So basically I would suggest if you've got the Revell Monogram kit, buy the Modelcollect wing tanks, and then you can just cut the pins off and make them fit. Because if you look there, if I can show you, you can see that if I put that in there, the contour is nigh on perfect. The AMT Airwaves tanks, the contour is fine, but there's no location, and it just actually glues on flat. So what you could do is drill 2 holes in the wing and use the Modelcollect pins, or just cut the pins off and glue it on flat. You obviously have to fill in those 2 slots because the D version wing tank has these massive tabs on there, and this is actually the wrong one. Here's the right one here. That just basically slots in there like so, and it gives it a very, very positive location. So you can see that's the D version tank. You can see the size of them in comparison. They're massive. So so basically what we've got here is wing tanks for a G or H B-52, and they will fit the Monogram, the AMT Artillery, or the Modelcollect kit. So if you'd like to get yourself a set of these, I'm selling them at £15 a set, £15 a pair, and which is cheaper than the Airwaves ones. The price will go up shortly because at £15 a pair it's a bargain, and once I make new molds then the price will go up slightly, and there we are. So if you'd like a set of these, drop me a line, nigelsmodellingbench@gmail.com, and what you'll get is a pair like this. Okay, and if you're watching, Stuart, these are actually your tanks. These are the ones I'm going to be sending to you. So I've marked them on here. You've got an R on here, obviously for right and left. I think I might have got them the wrong way round, so I'll have to look when I do the new molds. I might have to change those because I've made these, and this is the port, and it seems to fit the starboard wing better. So I might have these the wrong way around, so check that when you get yours. Oh, and the other thing is you'll see these sprue gates on here. You don't cut them right off. Obviously you cut them, this is proof that they're yours, Stuart, because you'll see the red pen. You cut them off about here, okay, and that's basically your pins for fitting them into the wing, like so. All right, so you can basically, with your AMT monogram kit, you can basically drill holes in the wings and fit that in there. It'll fit beautifully, or you can just cut those pins off and glue them on. I personally would drill the holes and fill in the slots. So there we go, guys. Any questions, drop them down below, or you can email me, nigelsmodellingbench@gmail.com. And there we are. I just suddenly realised tonight I've been making these tanks and I haven't done any videos about my tanks. I've done the noses and the undercarriage bay roofs, and what else have I done? Oh, the engine sets and everything. Engine sets for the G, they're proving to be a complete asshole to make, so I will only sell engine sets to anybody who's buying the rest of the kit as well. So I won't just sell an engine set. So they're very, very fine parts. They're very, very thin indeed. You can see them here. These are the tail cones, which you can fit and then sand on an angle if you want to, or just leave them straight. And then we've got these. These are the front housings where the compressor blades go. That's those. And then we've got these troublesome little swines here, and these are the tail cones, the front nose cone, and the this is the spacer that goes between the turbines at the back. So basically you're getting 8 of each of those parts for 20 quid, and it's a lot of work. So yeah, I'm waffling. So there we are, guys. So thanks for watching. I'll see you all soon, and like I say, if you want to get yourself a set of these, drop me an email, nigelsmodellingbench@gmail.com, and I will reply with a price. And basically it's £15 for these alone, plus the shipping. If you want anything else, just have a look at my previous videos and you'll see what I've been making. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.